Hello everybody, I'm your host D, and today I'm here with a good friend. This is A,
Hello.
and we are going to be talking about... No, you're good, man. You're going to be talking about Spider-Man No Way Home. Right? Yeah. No Way Casa.
Yes.
So there's a 30-second long trailer that IGN put out. It's not really even a trailer, it's just a teaser. And there's not really much that you could find, like, content-wise in here. Or at least I feel.
Yeah, I mean, really the only thing in there is that tiny little, the board, that's pretty much all that's in there. The rest is kind of just,
Yeah, just filler to post something, honestly.
Exactly, yeah, like, because they can't just put the board up there, otherwise they'll probably just post a picture of the board.
Yeah, I was about to say they could have just done a tweet.
It's cool, it's fine.
It's a little something special. So my last few videos, we always just been talking about, like, what's the name of the title and what's the movie going to be about. Obviously, they didn't tell us what the movie's going to be about, but we have some title here, No Way Home, that must be hinting towards multiverse. I mean, I don't believe in multiverse for the MCU just yet.
Oh, in the MCU, yeah.
Yeah, like, I want it to be a thing, but until that Doctor Strange movie comes out, you know, that's the only confirmed state that we're gonna get that has multiverse.
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like the No Way Home is literally just referring to the fact that he probably can't go home now that he's,
Right, identity revealed. That's what I think.
I don't think he's in another Spider-Verse issue.
That's gonna suck.
They would put that in Multiverse of Madness, but it really sucks that they teased Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire for so long before this movie.
Yeah, right? I mean, sure, there's always the chance that they could be in it, you know, the heaviest quotations I could ever do, the chance, but, yeah, like, there's still doubts, because the movie No Way Home, like, the title name, could still mean multiverse, you know, like, oh, I'm not in my normal reality, because, yeah, it also could be alluding to the fact that he's can't go home because, like you said, identity revealed, but I'm pretty sure Doctor Strange can maybe pull some strings to fix that quick and easy, and that might be why he's in the movie. So if your title is based off of a problem that's only solved within a matter of minutes, you know what I mean, there might be some more meaning behind it. Now they might be doing this thing where they just put him in a different country again, like with the last one.
Right.
Which is still cool.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's interesting to see just Spider-Man outside of New York.
Yeah, because that's all he really exists in.
Yeah. I do like the fact that they are doing Spider-Man No Way Home and not going into multiverse yet, because as a huge Daredevil fan that's still upset, #save just having the chance of him in a courthouse.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's enough for me.
No Way Home, he's illegal. Border Patrol.
Yes, and if it's not Daredevil, then I mean they were talking She-Hulk too and all that. So,
oh, were they? I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, She-Hulk was a possible thing. I'm not a big She-Hulk fan, especially when it comes to Daredevil. So if there's a chance for Daredevil,
He overruled. Court stuff. Yeah, that's for sure.
I don't mind him having like a movie focused on
just a standard movie and postponing it.
Yeah, exactly. Like having a future Spider-Verse movie.
Future.
That's broken off of this trilogy.
Okay, yeah. I could agree with that for sure, because it builds his character a bit more. It gives us a little bit, teeny bit more time to see his arc and development and where he's going to be going. Because we really don't have much. You know, he's just learning how to use his powers better, and that's all we really got from him, from the MCU.
Exactly. Like,
there's no necessary direction for him yet.
Right. I know people, it's something that I want to see, but I know people are tired of seeing, I've never heard anybody personally, but I guess people complain online, tired of seeing the Uncle Ben backstory thing and him dying and all that, which, okay, cool.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't mind it.
It's the same thing with, like, Bruce Wayne and his parents getting killed. You know, how many times we've seen those poor guys? You know? Every chance we get.
Just a little bit, yeah. I would like to see at least something about Uncle Ben besides him having a fucking briefcase. Am I allowed to cuss on
Yeah.
YouTube?
You just did. Yeah, you're fine, man. So, yeah, like, I don't know. There's still a lot of stuff they could still work with Peter, but the problem is that I've heard lately that Tom Holland has no more contracts after this movie to be Spider-Man.
I think he'll sign up for more. Like,
I hope he does,
this
because
is the thing that's making him famous.
yeah,
And I think he seems to actually enjoy it too. So I
right, from what I've heard. And like, I hope that's not the case, because I remember like way back before Phase 4 started, he was like, oh, I'm signed on for one more Spider-Man movie and another Avengers film, or not an Avengers film, he said like another big film, like a crossover film, so probably Avengers 4,
Yeah.
or no, 5, right? Because Ultron, Infinity, yeah, 5. So,
yeah.
if he's not signed on after that, that's going to be some bull, because
Yeah.
I kind of like him.
I do too. He's a good Spider-Man. He's definitely. I mean, I go with everybody else where Tobey Maguire is my favorite Peter Parker. Andrew
Oh,
Garfield's
okay.
My favorite
So you break it down.
Spider-Man, and Peter,
Gotcha.
And Tom Holland's my favorite mix. That's
Okay,
my
so he's a
feel, and
he's a
other
breed.
people, yeah.
That
Yeah, he's
Sony
the
and
best
Marvel
breed.
trying to weigh out there. Yeah, I actually I started recently liking all three of them, like not equally, but a lot. Like I love Tobey. I always have, always loved like everything about his character and his Peter Parker and Spider-Man persona, and I actually started to like Garfield a lot.
Okay, so I obviously liked Tobey Maguire because I grew up with it and I
Right.
just adore all the movies. And I mean, they're campy and goofy as hell.
Yeah.
That's fine. I like that.
It's a style you don't see anymore.
Yeah, but Andrew Garfield, I never hated.
Oh,
The first
shit. I'm good.
The first movie I liked. Like, I mean, I
Uh-huh.
enjoyed it. I didn't like the lizard.
No.
the lizard. But I still like the movie. And I mean, his character and him as Peter Parker, it's definitely weighed by Sony because they changed
Yeah.
like how,
Oh, yeah.
how he's like kind of hip and cool.
Yeah, and I
It's
guess
still, it's just it's a different take. So I don't.
yeah, I think they did that because they couldn't just keep it going like it was Toby's character, because then I mean people were gonna be mad no matter what that they canceled that series of movies and that character. But if they kept it the same, it would have been like not boring, you know what I mean, like boring in a way. So for a reboot, you need to have it be different. So I guess that's the direction they chose to go. I didn't necessarily agree with it. Like the way he acts is perfect, I think. But making him a criminal in the beginning of the movie, I didn't like, but I can get on board with it because, you know, like, for instance, Toby went out and after the criminal that killed his uncle.
Yep.
And I'm sure he didn't go with the intent of arresting him, you know? He went to the intent with probably to harm him or get some revenge,
he
so...
deserved it, didn't he?
Yeah, just give him a chance! No.
What about my uncle Ben?
So yeah, those
Yeah,
characters, I mean, they're all good, I feel, and we still need some more of Tom Holland. I wish we got a little bit more of Garfield, but unfortunately we
Like, I
didn't.
mean, I would have been cool with the third movie. Everybody hated the second one. I definitely didn't love it.
No, there were things that they
I
did
think
that
it-
were like, why guys, why?
I don't understand why, like, after seeing Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3, they decided they wanted to tackle the multiple villain thing, and then they
Again,
decided to
yeah.
make Green Goblin weird.
Make Green Goblin weird and put Rhino in a awkward position.
Yeah. Yeah, I was really disappointed.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't have Harry in the first movie anyway, you know, like,
Right.
it just goes to show that they weren't, like, planning for anything, like what they did with the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Just no
So-
plan.
Yeah. So, like, with the, like I was saying with Andrew Garfield's characterization in in his Spider-Man movies, there's definitely things that I don't like and do like from there. But even with Tom Holland's, there's stuff that I don't like from there too, like how Flash became just a dorky-ass kid who's mean to him.
Yeah, like,
That's not what he's supposed to
it doesn't feel... Yeah, I think that's probably one of my least favorite things about this new Spider-Man. It's just
Yeah,
like
they really
certain
changed.
characters aren't in character, you know, they're kind of out of place and pushed around and mixed up, and it's like, okay, I feel like I could work with it, but it's gonna be hard to do.
Yeah, so like MJ being MJ but not really MJ.
Yeah,
It's
it's
kind
like,
of weird.
but because she's not who she is, that we think, and it, like, you know, it makes it better in a way. It's just a play
Yeah, I
on
mean, it's
words and
okay.
names, I guess.
I like. Yeah, I don't love her character, but I mean, you know, it's whatever.
Right.
Um, yeah, Flash is irritating to me, and Ned's cool. Like, he's
Yeah,
fine.
and I could see that being
They-
pretty fun.
Yeah, they only really had up to go with Ned since he's such a small comic book character, so
Mhm.
I definitely.
Yeah, definitely could take him
Wasn't
many
he-
places.
Yeah, he was also Miles' friend, right? That like originally in the comics.
I think, I'm not too sure. It'd be cool
know
if we get a
he's-
Miles introduction though.
That would be amazing. I'd love
Like
that.
he is his friend in the universe, and they're like, oh, you didn't know my
Yeah.
best friend? He's like, I'm not your best friend.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You lied to me.
In Spider-Verse, Miles' roommate, I believe, is supposed to be Ned.
Ah,
It's not
okay.
actually, like, directly pointed out, but he's designed after him, I believe. So I
Gotcha.
think
All
it
right.
is,
So it's a hint at it.
supposedly his friend originally.
Alluded
Yeah.
to.
But yeah, like, good and bad about, you know,
Everything
Tom
here.
Holland, but
Yeah.
generally- Yeah, really. But generally, Tom Holland solid. I want more movies from him. I enjoyed
For sure.
each movie. I liked Homecoming more than I liked Far From Home.
Really?
Although, yeah,
That's
although
interesting.
I do really love Mysterio because I love
Yeah. Jake
the name
Gyllenhaal.
I'm blanking on. Jake Gyllenhaal. I love him. He's great. He's crazy.
Yeah. That's the best part
But
about
yeah,
it.
I mean, I don't know. It was probably just Michael Keaton and Michael Keaton's fantastic acting that sold it for me on Homecoming.
It's true, and it did feel like, not, yeah, it kind of felt like Peter Parker-ish, you know, because school, and
Yeah.
that's where, you know, Spider-Man as a character starts, you know, as a kid. And I guess he
Yeah.
kind of grows up a little bit throughout the rest of his appearances in the films,
Yeah.
even though they're
Yeah,
still
I mean,
in school due to a 5-year existence wipe. There's a little bit of a gap, but there's still
yeah.
chance.
Yeah. I think once, like, I honestly think after Spider-Man ages, his story generally, like, just...
It grows up with him, like, yeah.
Yeah, like, I really enjoyed what Spider-Verse did with Peter Parker, and made him, like, aged and,
Right.
you know, like, broken in a lot of ways. I appreciate that because it's like, he wasn't the main focus of the story, but he was still a huge part of the story just because of his position, you know?
Exactly,
And they
yeah.
managed to have a lot of different play with him in that, so I really liked his
Right.
character in that.
Like, yeah, like with Toby's character, the more people that get involved in his life as he grows up, the more that becomes, like, a danger to his life, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Like, the more risk he has of losing another person, where before he didn't have anybody, he just had his aunt.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but also, we got in the lore of the Spider-Man over here, we forgot to talk about the board.
Oh yeah. The board.
That little old thing.
Yeah. My bad.
No, it's good, man. We just talk. I mean, when Spider-Man comes out, I gotta shoot my webs, man.
Yeah. I mean, okay.
So, I mean, it looks like this is gonna be the only source of that juicy content that we've been looking for this movie.
Pretty much, yeah.
But it doesn't seem to be much here. They
No, there
they
really
went
isn't.
through a handful of titles, some that people said, like in fan art that we've reviewed before, or just fan art I've seen online.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't see a Phone Home. That one was ridiculous. I don't know why someone thought that was a title. Phone Home? Are
Yeah,
you
it's
serious?
really
The Home Alone one that they put is funny. Just
Yeah, that
because.
would have been interesting. Just because of the way the titles so far have just kind of been.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
almost the
goofy a
same.
little bit.
Yeah, goofy, same
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah. So
But,
they got webcamming and homesick, and they got some funny ones.
Home Run and Zoning Home.
Stay at home.
So
So it's-
I mean, I might just be blanking on it, but at the stay at home to the left of it, what's that symbol there?
Flux capacitor. No, it's.
I mean, that's what it looks like to me. I'm not gonna lie. It's literally that's
And maybe it's because Stark made a triangular arc reactor before.
that's probably what it is. But I mean, then there's the arc reactor with the triangle in it on the.
Oh shit, there is. Yeah, so that looks more like an arc reactor than the one next to the stay-at-home title. Stay-at-home, that's a flux capacitor. Changed my mind. You can't.
That sounds good.
Doc Brown. Time travel. Oh, there you go. Is that the hint? Dude, flux capacitor is sitting on this board. The thing that makes time travel possible. Doc Brown said that, right, in the movie? The thing that makes time travel possible, Marty. The flux capacitor. Is that the hint that we've been looking for? So is time travel... Is it for real? Alright, yeah, I'm getting too insane here. Maybe.
Yeah, I think if they introduce time travel again, that would be kind of an issue with, bringing people back and whatnot, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I kind of forgot about Endgame for a second. But, I mean, maybe from Endgame there's still some recurring time loops or whatever the hell going on. Or I don't know. Their time travel's a bit weird. I'm still trying to figure it out. Because it's not Back to the Future time travel. And it's not Terminator time travel. Which both of those are essentially kind of the same. It's more like just like DC multiverse time travel, I guess. Where like you just branch off into other realities. So if that's the way that's what I mean. Like multiverse has to be real at that point, but they haven't confirmed it, so we can't say it is.
I mean, I really do think it is. Otherwise, Multiverse of Madness wouldn't be a thing. That's a
right.
movie.
I'm just trying to figure out why they're waiting so long to reveal that. Because once you time travel, multiverse exists.
Yeah.
Technically.
I think it's just just like a thing they're waiting to build up on. You know.
I guess.
They probably still want to keep the universe a little bit compacted.
Keep it itself still before we hit other realities.
With every movie, it grows more, so they probably just keep it a little small for now.
Keep it contained and controlled. Like, have you seen WandaVision?
I have not watched it.
Oh, okay. I just watched like the newest episode today, earlier. That show it's going places. It's going real good places. I'm gonna say that. It's an awesome show. But no, it's not a spoiler, but there's like reality bending, but not multiverse.
Gotcha.
And I thought that show would reveal multiverse, and it didn't. So I was like, whoa, that's interesting. And I think it's like every MCU show is gonna be like what, 3 seasons? 2 or 3, and they're not even done with season 1. They still have like one more episode to make. So maybe. But yeah, multiverse or not, time travel or not, I'm sure the movie will be fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully the hype from the movie, you know, the rumor hype, doesn't kill it. You know, all these people expecting to see these actors on screen, all these actors from every freaking movie, and then they're not. Hopefully it doesn't destroy, you know, like completely obliterate the way that the movie's perceived.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't let myself get my hopes up when I saw the rumors about Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I was like,
yeah, I almost did. I was falling hard for it.
I mean, I want it.
Yeah, like,
a lot, but I don't.
I dream about that crap. Nah. Alrighty then. So that'll be all for today. We've been talking about that for a good minute. And share your comments. If you're watching this long, I'd be surprised if you do. But let us know what you think is going to happen or what you want to see happen. And at the end of the day, we'll talk about this another time. See you all later.